What is going on, everybody? It's Big K Crypto here. Hope you're all doing well and get ready for the weekend. Today's video is going to be about coin number compounding, but more specifically my updates with it, how I've made it a free money machine, especially in this bull run. It's just been going absolutely mental, and what I'm kind of doing to diversify my income, right? So especially now where it's a free money machine. But before we go into it, guys, obviously with anything, right, none of this is financial advice. It's just my own personal thoughts, opinions, and experiences. If you choose to do this or go into any other kind of platforms that I talk about, then do so at your own risk, do your own due diligence and your own research and all that kind of jazz. Now, core number compounding. So guys, core number compounding, I'm not going to really explain how it works because I've done lots and lots of videos on it and I've got a playlist on it. I'll put it here on the top right corner of your screen. But core number compounding is basically a strategy which was developed by the Oracle. Okay, it's an incredible strategy. It's something that you can do that's on the lower risk side of things. Okay, obviously everything has an associated amount of risk to it, so you do have to understand that, but it is on the lower side. It is something that is of no fuss. It's easy to do. It's nothing that you need to kind of really be looking at throughout the whole day or anything like that, and it's just something that's been working really well in this bull run. But of course, it isn't just the bull run where you can make money on this, and I'll kind of explain that in a minute. So as you can see here, guys, I'm just going to quickly explain to you with Crypto.com. I am using the Crypto.com app myself because, well, I do have the Visa card, which is down here. It's now called the Crypto.com Visa card. It used to be called MCO Visa card. But yeah, you can see here, that is basically my spending money, and I've actually made it to the point where I have made this into a free money machine. What do I mean by that? Before, I'd put in about 25 grand or so into this. 20k was my core number, and as you can see here, you know, I've got about 10k in, which is my core number that I'm using at the moment, because I've got 5k in each Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I've got about 15,000 here in true GBP. I must have sent about 5-6k through my bank accounts. I spent a few thousand on my cards. So this is essentially a free money machine now because I've made more and more off of this strategy. And of course, I am using it with the Tap card, which I'm going to talk about in a bit as well, because I am using Tap as well. But basically, guys, it's really simple. All right, I think a lot of people overcomplicate it. They're looking for specific percentages, or they're looking at whatever. Right. The point is here is you're selling into the pumps. That's it. Right, you're selling into the pumps. I am not concerned or care about how much BTC I've got here or how much ETH I've got here. All I care about is my total core number, which is 10k. Now, every time I reach a number that I'm happy with to sell off into the pump, I shave off. And any time that I see a big enough dip in my core number, then I will buy in. And I'm essentially buying in at a discount, right? That's how this works. Now, my numbers can change, right? I do change them from, you know, time to time, depending on how fast the market's moving. But I don't sit there calculating things. I just kind of go with it, right? I know how fast the market's moving. I know where and what levels work well for me. So right now, I'm looking for at least £200-300 over my core number to shave off. Okay, especially when we're getting this volatility. I'm not going to shave off anything less than that at the moment. And when I'm doing buybacks, I'm not going to buy back in, you know, when I see $100 dip or $200 dip. I'm looking for at least $600, $700, $800 dips, right, or pound dips, to buy back in and essentially buy at that wholesale price. Now, you know, in a bull run, if you start this strategy, for example, and it starts, you know, going up, and you're shaving off the top and you're sending it to your true GBP wallet, or, you know, whatever kind of wallet you're using to put your fiat in. Of course, as we know, fiat at the moment, the fiat wallet in Crypto.com isn't working, not for the UK guys anyway. But every time you're selling and you're putting it in there, don't think that that's just clear profit, because what you want to understand is it's actually when the price goes down, your core number goes down, and you top up and you're buying at that wholesale price, where you're going to really be making that money. Because when it goes up again later, you're going to be making, you know, what I'll call true profit out of it. Okay, and the longer you do this strategy, the more profitable it gets. That's the other thing. Don't try this for a few weeks and it's not working, because it's something that, you know, you stick to and it makes money. As you can see here, I've just made money over money. I mean, I had about 18 grand in here earlier on, but I did send 3,000 into my Tap account. Actually, no, I had about 4,000 here. I sent about 3,000 into my Tap account, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and I sent another 1,000 just for some play money for us, right? Which is what this is all about, and this is what core number compounding is all about. And it's super easy. I know with Crypto.com here, it looks really, you know, complicated to look at because there's so many different numbers here. I've got, you know, my total wallet here. I've got this stupid CRO, which unfortunately, to have access to the Visa card, you do have to stake it to get the benefits of the card. And then of course I've got this true GBP here, which Is a little bit annoying because if you want to send to a UK bank account, you can't from here, not until they get the fiat wallet sorted out. But I don't care because I'm using this purely for my Crypto.com Visa card. When I see this going down to about 500 quid, I throw in another 1,000, right, or 2,000, whatever it is. So that's basically how I'm playing quantum compounding, guys, and it is essentially a free money machine for me now. And I'm using this, like I said, just for my day-to-day spending. So I think, you know, what I want to kind of address in this video is, you know, obviously, I mean, here's obviously my progress, right, and my updates on how this is working. But more importantly, don't overcomplicate this system. It is a simple strategy and it's easy to do. You know, you're looking to sell off into the pumps, right? Scrape off the top into the pumps and, you know, throw it in your fiat wallet or your true GBP wallet, whatever. And every time it goes down, you're buying in the bigger drops, right, of the price. So you're topping your core number back up. My core number is 10K. And as you can see here, it's $10 under there and almost $50 over there. So I'm about $40 over my core number. Is that enough for me to do anything? No, and I'm not going to look at this for the rest of the day. Unless, of course, you know, if I see there's been a massive pump, then yeah, I'll open the app and I'll have a look. So, you know, it's one of those things, but it's a super simple strategy to do. And as you can see, it's worked very well for me. Now, I don't care if it does a $500, $600, $700 dip, because if it does, guess what? I'll be buying more and then selling off into the pumps when we have them. And maintaining, and there it is, there's some BTC that's been sent over. And that's it. It's just basically about maintaining that core number of 10K that I have here. I did used to use 20K. It's now 10K. And it's just super easy to do. It's just another thing that I like to do to diversify my crypto in. Again, like I said, I'm using this Crypto.com for my day-to-day spending, for our utility bills, for whatever it is, right? That's all through this Visa card. Now, Tap is, as you know, a new platform that I've been using and I've been testing out now for about a month or so. And I only put in some, you know, small figures in here. I only used 2K as a core number because I just wanted to try out, you know, the company. The company are legit. They're not a Visa card. They're actually a MasterCard, which I'm yet to still activate and stuff. But as you can see, I mean, my last video, I was about £100 or so over, right, in profit. Now I'm about almost £700 in profit just from using this core number compounding strategy. Now, of course, my numbers are slightly different here, but again, you know, I'm doing it with Tap just to experiment. And I have thrown in another couple of thousand, so I'm going to wait for that to load up in here. And I'm going to basically take my core number to £4,000 because, of course, you've got to remember as well, the higher your core number, the more money you're playing with, the more effective it's going to be. If you're only going to use, you know, $1,000 or £1,000 as your actual core number, then it's going to be a much slower progress. So, of course, the more you have in there, the more you're going to make. But, you know, when it comes to Tap is super simple. If you're in the UK, right, or European market, Tap is also a great app to use because, well, as you can see here, it's just very easy and laid out to see. I've got a full amount of, you know, what I have in my complete net worth, right, in terms of what I've got in this app. But more importantly, I just look at this and I know my core number is 2,000 and I can see if I'm over or under. It's not like Crypto.com. If we go back to it again, you know, I have to kind of sift through all these kind of numbers, and not that it's difficult, it's just, you know, clunky, right? So it's just a bit annoying to kind of look at. Whereas again, you just look at Tap, you know, it's super simple. I look down here at my crypto and it says £2,000, all right? So it's just super simple. If I want to see, you know, if I was about, you know, £200 or whatever over the top of my core number, I'll just click crypto there and I'll see, you know, what is my split and, you know, where I can shave off and where I can do buybacks if I need to. All I've got to do is click trade. It's a super easy wallet and exchange to use for core number compounding. And again, you know, once I get the MasterCard, I'm going to be doing it here. But what I'm going to actually be doing with this, because I'm going to be using the two now, and one of the reasons why I sent some of my profits from Crypto.com to this is because now I'm going to be using Crypto.com just for my day-to-day spending. I'm going to be using this as, I'm thinking either to be sending to a bank account as opposed to using the card, so I can have that as extra savings, because at the end of the day, we all know it's all about never leaving your profits on the table and cashing out. For me anyway, right? If you want to hodl, you can hodl all you like. I don't care what's going to happen tomorrow or next week or next year. I care about making money right now. I use crypto as a tool to making money. So, you know, I'm either going to be using this to basically just send this straight out to my bank account and putting it as savings and just smashing more life goals, or I'm going to be using this to accumulate more crypto and use it for other investments if I see anything else different. I'm yet to kind of decide, but either way, it's nice to diversify, right? Diversification is key, and I'm glad I found Tap because, like I said, it's super easy and simple to see. If I wanted to kind of do anything with my fiat wallet, I just click cash, and we can see I've got it in pound sterling at the moment, and I can just kind of click pound sterling, and I can send it via bank transfer, I can send it to a bank account, I can send it to another Tap user, add via debit card. There's a lot of stuff to do. It's a really simple and easy to use app and exchange. So if you want to give it a go, guys, both of these, right, Crypto.com and Tap, are all in my link tree. The link tree link is down below, you'll see it, and you'll see here I've got the free. So Crypto.com, if you do use this link, if you want to use Crypto.com, if you want to get the Visa card, because you get the benefits of the 3% cashback, well, obviously depending on what tier card you get, but you get benefits to each card, and you get $25 free. You can use the link here. If you want to use Tap, there are two different links. One's for iPhones and one's for Android users, depending on what side of the fence you sit there. But yeah, super easy, guys. Just click those links and get started if you want to start with that. But you can also use other exchanges like Coinbase Pro. I used to use Coinbase Pro and it worked really, really well for me. And I used to just send any kind of profits to my bank account and whatnot. But yeah, for me, I want to be living the crypto lifestyle and the laptop lifestyle. So it's just nice and easy on the phone and on the Visa card. And yeah, that's it. I mean, what else we've got in the link tree here? If there's any updates, just general passive income stuff. Well, look, Cubitech legacy platform for passive income, guys. If you're not in this yet, check out my other videos. Cubitech is still smashing it. In fact, I've got the tab open here so we can have a look. I'm going to wait for another couple of hours because I've got another $440 that's going to come in here, and I'll make my withdrawal. But yeah, this is simple passive income. Just like number compounding is simple passive income, this is simple passive income as well, guys. Right, as soon as you join in, you sign up, you just choose a package, right, a digital license, depending on how much you're going to invest, and you're going to be receiving 25% a month until you reach 250%. I've got loads of videos on this. It's simple, push button money, and if you choose to share your links out as well, you can really make some incredible gains. As you can see on my last video, I think we tallied it up to about almost $75,000. So yeah, Cubitech is absolutely smashing it right now. YubiKey and Ledger Hardware Wallet. I mean, YubiKey is the more important one. I think that's the one I did a video on the other day in terms of increasing your 2FA security if you wanted to. It's great. And then Ledger as well there. Coinly, I've had a couple more people asking me about crypto tech software. I've mentioned it in other videos, guys. If you just go to my link tree, you'll see it, right? Just use this link. If you click the link, it's a super easy to set up application on your computer, whatever way you want to call it, right? And it's just easy. You just connect your wallets up, you press a couple of buttons, you get a report, and you send it to your accountant. I couldn't make it any more easier. If it interests you, I can do a dedicated video on Coinly, but it is self-explanatory, guys. It doesn't really need a lot there. Simple swap to change your crypto. Surfshark VPN if you need a VPN. Always use a VPN, in my opinion. And of course, Telegram groups down here. So other than that, guys, I'm going to finish the video here. I just wanted to give you an update on number compounding. Like I said, it is a free money machine for me now because I've been doing it for quite some time. It's a great strategy. It just works. It's super easy and simple to do and simple to follow. Don't overcomplicate it. For me now, I've got it to the point where not only is it a free money machine, I'm now using another app to do it as well with the free money to create more money, right? So, essentially building on my crypto and, using one for day-to-day spending, using another for, further future investments in the future, or just stashing away in the bank or whatever else, and letting your money work for you, right? That's what I want to kind of finish this video on. Whatever it is, let your crypto work for you. Don't let it just sit there, in my opinion. I don't, I'm not a hodler. I don't sit there with crypto just sitting there doing nothing. Every bit of my crypto is always doing something for me, right? And then building on that crypto wealth. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this video here. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've all had a great weekend, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.